Hey guys, Warchild, hope you guys are all alright. Just bringing the second part of the first events that me and my Alliance are doing, Events for Free. I think I've given the wrong impression about the Alliance that I'm giving stuff away for free because a lot of the bottom 20 haven't really woken up, and I've got some random guy online messaging me asking me to give him 30,000 jewels. Which was pretty bizarre and quite funny. He's quite persistent as well. He was convinced I had the secret to getting all these amazing Titans for free. Well, the simple answer is there's no easy way to get the Titans. It's just the fact that the events are the best way to get them. And you get the best value for your money. It's simple as that. And I'll show you where I'm at. The Alliance, we are climbing. We're aiming for, obviously, the epic token. I think at the start of the Alliance, we all felt that top 100 was going to be our goal, but of course, there's a lot of people spending a lot of money on the game. And also, unfortunately, there's only a lot of people. I mean, bear in mind, there's only just over 2 days left. 24,000 souls is a lot of souls to get. I've only got 6,000. We've not even had one person complete yet. So I've had sort of real world stuff that's been going on, and sort of in my mind, I do this as a bit of fun, and I do it because I enjoy it. So it is what it is, and life, real world, always has to come first. With that being said, let's get out and let's get some souls. Let's pull some souls. I was quite lucky. I got some 4 stars. I've still got quite a few 2 stars and 1 stars, but not enough to actually complete the event. So I'm really looking for some good pulls here. Not great start. I mean, these are all gems I've saved up, but I've had them quite some time now, and I just keep another 1 star, 1 stars and 2 stars. Oh no, not another one. Okay, that's right. We'll call it a day there for now. That was not great, to be honest with you. That was not great news. Yeah, I just need to rattle them out as quick as I can. So I'm just going to be going for these low-level lands now. I'm not really too bothered whether they've taken their defences down or not, because they're so... yeah, the battles do take longer, but the Panthers ultimately come out on top. They just rip everything apart, so... I mean, she's definitely my event titan, Ledega, for now anyway. I'd like Mamesh with some good skills. I am going to be completing, you know what I mean? I'm going to be going for the 24,000 souls. And I just hope that one of the skills is Archer's damage. See, Ledega's never really in any much trouble. You can always call the Panthers in at any time, and they're like little running tanks around her. Yeah, so this is going to be a slightly longer video today, guys. Sort of got myself settled now. And I'm just going to sort of concentrate on the event. So, grab a seat, get relaxed, because it's going to be a long one. Ping pong lands here. We'll mark him for the Alliance. But I'm going to be going after some resources, so it's sort of slightly interesting for you guys as well. I'm not even going to bother waiting that spell because Ledega, even though she'll get in trouble, the Panthers will come now. Of course, now Panthers. Oh, the AI, the new AI system. The troops just go for the nearest troop, don't they now? So it's been changed around quite a bit, but so it's changed a lot for Rangers. It's really changed the game for them. Nowhere near as easy to do hit really big targets with them anymore, because you can't send the Goliath after the Grenadiers, so you have to put on fire relics. So if you're up against Mamesh, who's got a really good set of skills, you've got to fill up slots with fire protection. So you're going to need, and you're not going to be able to take out the cats. So it is going to present problems on certain garrisons, but the majority of them will still always be beaten, I think. Yeah, so I want to give everyone a big shout out today. Everyone in my alliance that is pulling their weight. The new guys that have joined for the event, I apologise. I really didn't think we were going to do this bad. I knew this would probably be a tough event, but there was going to be a lot of people spending money. But I didn't realise that I'd given the impression that that people would come and do the event for free and just basically just sit there in the alliance doing nothing. So it will be run completely different next time. Communication is key to success, especially with events. And so I'm going to need everyone on the either I've got band and I've got line. I've got groups set up on both of them, so people can take their pick. But one of them's going to have to be used as some form of communication between the alliance when we're doing these events, because it's just very time consuming for me having to send out private messages to everybody. I've also got to keep an eye on the alliance as well, and every time I look at the bottom half it starts to wind me up, so I'm trying not to look at it. Hanson and Wolfgar, they've only just arrived, so we'll see what they can sort of pull out the bag, but a lot of these guys, why they've only got that many souls I really don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand that. I thought because Insomniac's a regular player on my team, I thought he would definitely turn up. Perhaps he didn't have much saved. I thought that he did. Okay. Move on. So yeah, a real big shout out to all you newcomers that have come to just to do the alliance with us. And I'm just sorry that it couldn't be more of a reward for you guys, really. Big shout out to the Trickster. He's not only a really nice guy, but he's also the sole leader. DM Buzzman, not far behind. Lord Notch is up there. G-Man, he's one of my boys. Diak, he's one of my boys. Olgree, he's mine. Jeffrey's mine. Splendid Cucumber is mine. Love the name, by the way. Yeah, so big shout out to everyone that has sort of shown up. We have still got, I think people might, because it's such a long event, they may have it planned around a certain day, because the whole idea of Events for Free really was so that it wasn't an alliance that was constantly asking of a minimum soul count every day, that you could just basically, as long as you just turned up and completed the event, whether whether you left it to the last day, as long as you actually did it, as long as you actually do it, it's not a problem. But obviously it's worrying for me from my perspective, because I'm now thinking, are they going to complete? So communication again is key. If you want to succeed, if you just want to go round and round in circles and have the same problems with your alliance, where everyone's on different pages, and you're just gonna end up nowhere. And that's why so many alliances want to merge with other alliances, because but no one wants to sacrifice their name, and who would, because it's their alliance, of course. So we've got a problem. Yeah. She's actually doing some work there, Ledega. It's good to see. I suppose we can go and have a look at the rewards as well. I think I've got a few to pick up. Let's go and see what I've got. Gonna need to empty my relics to get rid of some relics first. So we did a bit of quick fusion just to get some space. I've got my flame volley up to level 9 now, obviously working on getting it to level 10. These are all the depressing 1 stars that I pulled. And these are all the depressing 2 stars I pulled. 1 4-star, which gave me a good start, but doing it 1 stars and 2 stars is going to be very time consuming for me, which is not what I was hoping for. Song of Storms, lightning spell, Clep Baron. What's this? Army resist against lightning. So these when the new troops, because apparently there's some new lightning troops that are coming out. I actually missed the live stream. Yeah, I'm running out of space because of all these soul relics I've got in my collection at the moment. That's the problem. I don't really want to get rid of any of these relics. It's annoying. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of these 3-star relics that have been used up. I I did want to keep them so that I could, on the final video, we could actually do a count of how many soul tokens I used, but it looks like we're going to need space, so let's just get rid of them. We get rid of our 1 4-star relic as well. If we ever get that. I could just go to this, couldn't I? Yeah, so getting this 4-star flame violet, I'll actually show you what it's done for the grenadiers. Buffs them very, very nicely. Just mark that. I'll come back to that. Using him on defence at the moment. They've nearly got as much health as they have damage, and they've got obviously 66% critical chance, which will go up. So they're going to be little beasts when I'm finished with them. Also, I think it was important for us, although a lot of the players wanted different. I mean, the only real two titans we were going to go for were Mamesh or possibly the Odin event. Excuse me. I must admit, I wanted to go for Mamesh, but the Alliance voted more for Odin, so we've gone for Odin, and of course everyone's at different saving levels. Have perhaps not been saving as long as other people have, and so getting this first event out of the way we'll all be on a sort of level playing field for the next event we do. So I think the next one will go a bit better than this one. Well, I bloody hope it will anyway. What's he saying? Sorry, War. I guess. Full token made to 4K, that's it. Going above is to next time. Let's make sure we are fully charged for the event. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Yep, he's completely right. We shouldn't have really gone for it. We didn't stand a hope in hell. But you know, a lot of players had saved up enough, and so I thought it might be enough to get us into at least the top sort of 250. For the epic token, so I mean I'm going to be getting a Siegfried in through the event anyway, so but it'd be nice to have two. It's quite funny actually, having to kite cats with cats. Yeah, so if you are going for Odin, I hope you get good skills, guys. I hope it's not going to be a real disappointment for. It's going to be a real disappointment for a lot of people, as it normally is. But that's just the nature of the game. Titans come with what skills they come with. Um, some of them are useful, and some of them are completely useless. I got a Siegfried the other day, and yeah, his skills were pretty useless. I was pretty gutted. No archer's damage. You've got to have archer's damage on Ziggy, as they call him. Yeah, kiting cats with cats. Crazy. Ledegger's just gonna beat them. Let's see what actually Ledegger just beat the Panthers to death. That's it, Ledegger. She don't care. She bashes him over the head. Clubs him with her boat. Yeah, so I'm quite excited as well. I'm looking forward to the new troops they're bringing out. And it's good that they're keeping the game fresh. And it's good that they're actually still making it relatively possible to actually complete events for free. They're making it a bit of a hard slog for us guys, but it is still possible. They're offering that at all is good, so we can't complain. I can't complain. This event has cost these Titans won't have cost me anything, so I've got no. I'm not. I've saved them up, and they give you that ability in the game, so they are pretty fair in one respect. But it's like the old carrot and stick, isn't it? They keep dangling more and more stuff in front of your noses. And of course, you want these things, and they know it only too well. I mean, for me to be playing 9 months and have done the amount of events I've done, to get my one first 4-star soul token, it goes to show you how small the odds actually are of getting a 4-star. And the only reasoning that makes any sense behind that is because, of course, the more 4-stars they put out there, the less money they make. And so that's why you mostly pull 1-stars and 2-stars, and there's a few 3-stars thrown in there. And then a 4-star's probably like a ridiculously low chance of getting it. So but as I say, I saved the tokens and I saved the gems, so if you just have a bit of patience with the game, you can actually do it and get the titans you want for free, but you've just got to be patient. You're not going to have all the titans in your haul. The reason I've got so many is I actually did spend money on the game, but I reached a point that a lot of people are getting to where I just felt that they were becoming a bit too greedy. They've been trying to give stuff back to us, which of course we all appreciate, and they are being more generous. I actually won a Kazut yesterday battling a 3-star Titan, so there's 3-star Titans now to be won in battle, so they're getting better and better and better. They're listening more to us, which is good, so they're listening to the community and what the community have got to say. So it's definitely moving a bit, it's definitely positive for the game anyway. Oh, it's so easy having Lego, it really is. I've got a funny feeling the lightning troops are going to interfere with the Panther's damage as well. It's going to have an impact. There's going to be troops that can take the cats out easier. That's my worry anyway, so in effect Lego will be nerfed. I really hope they don't do that. They're definitely the most fun to use troop in the game, by far. But of course, and that change is good for the game. So we'll just see what see what they see what they do, see what direction they take us in. One thing I have learned is that in the next event completely differently. I will be setting up a group on either line or band, and everyone's going to have to be on there so we can communicate. She got there just in time. Nice one there, got. So I really want to show you guys some of the sort of event rewards. It's annoying that I can't actually get to my. I can't actually collect them. Just trying to think how I can actually solve this. I could potentially buy 10 more slots. Let's buy 10 more. Let's see what skills we get on. We'll collect the 200 portal stones. What was that? Titan army resistance lightning. Titan army physical damage. There's Siegfried. Someone asked me earlier if they think that we got Valkyrie there on offer as well at 16,000. So it's a pretty big event, but it's a pretty rewarding event. And we've got Odin for 24, and we've got the head of Mimir. And someone asked me earlier if it's worth the extra souls. No, I really don't. But then again, we don't know what the developers have in store for us. Exactly what these lightning troops are going to be all about. So it may be important. I'm personally not going for. I'm just going for 24,000. 24,000. It's been a while since I've done an event, and it's made me realise what a grind it can actually be. If you do get unlucky, but it's not even really if you get unlucky. You're more likely to actually have a grind event. If you know it's. even really about getting unlucky because well, yeah, it is really. The odds are stacked against us for actually being able to complete the events quickly because what you have to do is just spend a lot of money, and there's people left throwing money at the game like I used to. So I do, I get it. I don't know why he's not. If he's ping ponging off me, I don't know why he's. You know, if you're gonna attack someone, because we're being attacked by him again now, and he's actually. Let's see if he's got any of his land set up. I mean, that's. So we're gonna let him know. I'm not gonna be too nasty or anything. I mean, it was Wassian, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Wassian, yeah, I thought it was. See where we end up. So we found some nice resources. I'm upgrading my archers now that I've got Siegfried coming, and another Siegfried coming. I won one the other day, the Altar of Plenty, but he had rubbish skills before. But for anyone that hasn't seen him, he's got terrible skills. I just don't think it's a salvage from this. The archers have got extra armour and health. They don't need extra armour and health. Ridiculous. So he's pretty useless. Will do. Yeah, you kind of, about halfway through the event, I find when you use all of the tokens you've saved up, and you realise how many battles you've actually got to play if you grind it out. That is, I don't think I have really, because I say I had like 33,000 gems, give it, more or less, as well as 16 tokens. So I was pretty set for 24k. I mean, turn the sound down, and I'll just literally bounce around, and I'll just press Alt orders and do something else. Doing it. That's how I do the majority of the events. I just press Alt orders, and the cats just take everything down. This guy, he's got some nice resources, so we're going to mark him just in case the map shifts. That's really annoying when it shifts and you can't actually get to it. But let's have a look at the event rewards, because I did buy some extra relic slots, so we should be able to sort of get them. Oh, there's nothing to collect there. I've collected them all. That's what I wanted to show you. Baron. Let's check what skills he's got. Baron. I wonder if he's got double archer's damage. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Spearman critical, military armor, military damage against titans, archer's armor. Absolutely useless. Good to me whatsoever. If part of the collection, if he's not, he'll just be food. So it's just fingers crossed really, guys, isn't it? Hit and hope. Just hope to have a lucky roll. Those people that are airplane moaning their skills. Someone was telling me that they sometimes, what they used to do is, I found out a bit too late, because I must admit I'd have been doing exactly the same as well. If I got a bad roll of skills, I'd be switched on and off. I got told people were doing it sometimes literally the whole day to get the perfect set of skills. This target's not down there particularly easily. We bought the wrong Titan. We bought the wrong Titan. We bought Baron, haven't we? So this is the difference in the Panthers. Shit. Wow, we bought the wrong... Who's giving me those little level 9 spearmen? Oh, I've tried to tell people so many times that it's really just the higher level players' jobs to provide the troops. You know, it's a bit of a treat for the younger players. It's not for the younger players to really provide troops, but at the same time I can't really moan at him because I used to do the same. As soon as I joined a new alliance, I'd be as soon as a crest was put out there, I'd be filling them up, and I realised looking back now, they must have been like, oh, frick's sake. But no one ever said anything back then. The game's changed now. People want high level troops. Simple as that. Yeah, we took Baron, so that's the difference. That's what those level 18 cats are like without obviously boosts. Yeah, see, they're not even getting touched here. Right, sorry guys, just had to stop for a little pit stop. Got my missus next to me moaning in my ear. Big shout out to Steph. And it. You have to press a button. let's keep on attacking anyway. Got to get these souls crunched out. I'll do the main grind obviously off game. We're approaching 40 minutes now, so we've been going some time. I just wanted to show you how we were doing, and we're doing pretty badly, to be honest with you. And that's just me being honest. It's the honest truth. We're not doing particularly great. We're not doing bad either. We're kind of in the middle. I think we had a lot of people show up thinking that they were just going to get something for nothing, and that wasn't what I meant when I named the Alliance Events4free. So maybe an Alliance name change is in order. I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely sent out the wrong message. People think that they can just sit in an alliance and just claim the rewards. They will be getting kicked. It's not something I enjoyed doing. I've had to kick a few people out today, invite people, so it's there's a lot sort of goes on. There's a lot more than I realised that actually goes on putting one of these things together. And I'm going to be going into the next one much more prepared. All my team will be on the same page because all their sort of gems that they've saved and soul tokens. So we'll all start from scratch, and then we'll wait till we're all full. We'll wait till we're all going to complete the event at exactly the same time, which will be good. So we needed to get this one under our belts, and I think it's a good lesson for my alliance, because I've been trying to say to them that communication is the sort of key to succeeding in the game, and they're reluctant to sort of download Line and become part of the groups, like I was originally when I joined War Gods. It took about 3 months before I actually joined War Gods, because when I realised one of the requirements was to actually sign up for Line groups, I'd never even heard of Line at this. I remember how I felt about it, and it put me off, and so I didn't join for a long time. And then I had some friends that joined and said, come on over. And I loved my time over there. Big shout out to War Gods. Big shout out. They're an awesome alliance. Didn't want to really leave, but I wanted to give people an idea of what it's like to sort of maybe start an alliance from scratch. There is a lot of sort of basically just messaging people backwards and forwards. It's quite time consuming. But because we're only going to be going for one event every one event a month, or one event every 2 months, it's not going to be too challenging for any of us either at the same time, which is good. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut this video short there. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'm going to be bringing you another one. And I'm going to get this one uploaded now, and I'll catch you on the next vid. Bye, guys.